today's final inspection. So one of two things is going to happen today. One, we pass, and then we don't deal with the government anymore. And we can move in. Woo, wouldn't that be something? Okay, the other option is we get a to-do list of things that we are to do. Good morning. The sun is shining and it's still 40 degrees out, but the sun is shining and it's dry, so I'll take it. My name is Azalea. You're watching my YouTube channel, WayCrunchy, and here for a really big episode on the This Old Shack series. Y'all, we got over 100 episodes of the This Old Shack series. Over a year ago, my partner and I bought a $20,000 1929 unfit for habitation fixer-upper. Neither one of us had ever done a project like this, but we're smart and we work hard, so we're making it work and learning. I have definitely learned as much in this like 1.5 year project as I did getting my 4-year English degree. Like the volume, the self-growth, I've learned a lot. And this is useful stuff, right? Anyway, here we are. Today we're having final inspection. So, going through the government, I'm in the state of Virginia, United States of America. You have different housing inspections to make sure things are up to code, up to livable standards by the definitions of our government. And the inspectors in the inspector office has been really great to work with, honestly. And I was very upfront with them from the beginning, telling them I've never done this before. I want to do it right. Tell me what I need to know. I want to do right by you and your office. So we've made it. We've made it to the final inspection. And, you know, I'm not even that hung up. I'm not even like, fingers crossed we passed, fingers crossed we passed. This is part of the journey. This is part of the learning process. And what you have to do is be open to learn. So there's no like easy breezy, easy to decipher rule book on what's going to pass and what's not. There's no checklist, you know, and that's what makes breaking into like house flipping or fixer-uppers. That's one of the many things that makes it hard for a person to pursue a project like this that is ultimately financially a game changer. You know, first of all, with these projects, they're like cash buy. You're not going to get loans and like homeowners insurance and stuff. Like, you have to have cash and you have to be willing to accept risk. And then the payoff is just thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. You know, getting a house for under $100,000. We bought the house for $20,000. And then, you know, a house that is up to code then qualifies for a bank loan. And then you can get qualified for a bank loan, lots of people, and you can get qualified for much, 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 much more for 30 years of payments, 15 years, 30 years. You can get approved to pay for a house for the rest of your life. But then you've got those payments. You're suddenly chained to keeping your employment, whatever it is, whether you like it or not. And you have those funds from the employment tied up in the mortgage payment for a lot of people at certain income levels. You know, even if you can get to the point of getting approved for a loan, then you're chained to it. Oh, Lord. Anyway, being able to start with cash and being able to accept risk and being able to navigate and have the time. I have worked this job for like a year and a half of fixing up the house, at least as a part-time job, as part-time employment, this entire time from beginning to end. So to get a house renovated, you save money by doing as much labor as you can yourself. And you need yourself or a partner, someone you're working with, to be able to use this as your job. So we have not paid that much money, but we have paid in labor for this house. My employment, my hours have been in this house. The house is my paycheck. So, and then my partner, he works a full-time job elsewhere and has put in, not even every weekend, he's put in a lot of weekends though of extremely strenuous manual labor and nasty, gross manual labor. He's put in these large chunks of boosting manual labor work. And he also pays for 50% of everything. So we have worked together as a really great team. Today's final inspection. So one of two things is going to happen today. One, we pass, and then we don't deal with the government anymore. And we can move in. Woo, wouldn't that be something? Okay, the other option is we get a to-do list of things that we are to do to then get our certificate of habitation, which is what the final inspection is the gateway to. Certificate of habitation. So we're either going to get an all clear or we're going to get a to-do list. And there have been many inspections leading up to this inspection. So we know there's nothing crazy coming. This is going to be like, it'll be smaller things if it's anything, because the inspector has come in, inspected the porch when we redid that. The inspector has come in and inspected the plumbing when we did that. The inspector has come in and inspected the electricity when we did that. And the inspector has come in and inspected the insulation when we did that. And every time he came in, I picked his brain and I had him look all around and tell me what he saw and what was a red flag. So there's not going to be any huge surprise today. It's either going to be we pass or there's going to be a to-do list of little things we need to do. So today's the day. I'm at Lowe's. I need a couple of little things. Here I am in the McDonald's drive-thru. It's a day where I need a large fountain Coke. It just is. Get myself an ice water while I'm at it. And then it's onward to the house. I love fountain Coke. It's the best Coke. Coke in a glass bottle can be okay, but I still think fountain Coke is the best. Cans of Coke are acceptable, but fountain Coke, they didn't give me enough ice. But I'm gonna make do. First thing, now that I'm here at the Fixer Upper, is I'm cranking the heat. Because that's one of the things they stressed to me last time, is that like you really need to have the house adequately heated. And it's 40 degrees outside. So let's just give them no doubt in their mind we are adequately heated. This is what you put over outlet boxes and light boxes if you're not putting in a plug and you're not putting in a light. Got your screws. Got your metal plate. We had a water leak right here on our over the kitchen counter lights. I really like these LED lights for like workspaces where you need bright light. They're flat. You don't have to change the bulbs. Just a nice kind of neutral look. So we had a water leak right there, which fried the one that goes where that light box is. So I just took it down, and until we know for 100% sure that we have that leak fixed in the roof, I'm just gonna put this up instead of frying another light fixture. And it should be fine. First one's easy, first screw. Second screw, you gotta make sure it's all lined up right. Whoa. Finito. That really does look better. Like, because we had the open chimney and the, like, broken light. That really does look better. There's just some of my successfully dried loofahs. I'll be peeling them soon. Now, I needed 2 more of these for the basement office room, which honestly the inspector might not even look at. But these are nice and these are new, so I'm probably gonna put these up in the kids' bedroom and then put the old secondhand ones I got at the Habitat for Humanity restore down in the basement. It's good to stay busy on a day that you might have nerves, anticipation, an undisclosed waiting period. The inspector comes between either AM or PM. You know, it's going to be AM or PM. I have PM today, so it's going to be between 12:30 and 3:30, and I just don't know when. So undisclosed waiting periods make me a little anxious, so I'm going to stay busy. It's noon. The earliest the inspector can come is 12:30. It's about to go down, y'all. It's about to go down. I am a mess. I am a mess. I'm a mess. It's about to go down. It's about to go down. Oh, what a journey this has been. I'm a very excitable human being. Very, very excitable, very emotional. Whatever emotion I'm feeling a whole lot of it at all times. I don't even know. I'm just like, I want this to be happening and then be over with, and then I'll just like deal with however it went, right? But I'm in this anticipation window, and I don't like it. I don't like the anticipation. It's 2 o'clock. I can't take this. It's 2 o'clock. I've been waiting forever. Yeah, it's until 3:30 to get here. Y'all, the worst thing that could happen to me, you know, as long as me and my family are safe, the worst thing that could happen is if he canceled the appointment for some reason. Golly, wait is hard. It's almost 3. It's almost 3 o'clock. I may actually die if the inspector doesn't come soon. I've run out of snacks. We passed. We passed the inspection. We can move in. This started as a dream. I dreamed with all my heart. I mean, all my heart. Once upon a time, years ago, I was married, and it was not a debt-free lifestyle, and we actually owned 2 big houses on mortgages, and the whole entire relationship exploded. All property was lost. Ex-husband had bankruptcy. I started over from ground zero with my 2 children. Ground zero. I said never again. I lived in my parents' basement to save money. I lived in my grandmother's guest room to save money. And I said, I'm going to get a yurt. I'm going to get a tiny house. I'm going to get some land. I'm going to get a fixer-upper. I'll get a camper. I'm going to find some way to own, free and clear, a place for me and my children to live that no one could take away from us. Oh my God. This is my house. This is my house. Y'all, John came into this dream later after I've been dreaming and saving. And then me and John came together, and he came in and he supported my dream and started dreaming it with me. And the children. And now we gonna have our own little child too. It's just more and more children. And we have a house. Yeah, I wrote a book, Memoir of Millennial Motherhood, which is about raising and birthing my first 2 children and what I went through with the divorce. And you can get that on Amazon. And then, you know, all I really want is just a little piece of land, a little home, and raise my babies, and just be creative and gardening. Oh my. I am 38 years old, and I own my own house, free and clear. Me and John, we own it. We're both 38 years old, and we own our own house, free and clear. This house is habitable. This is a real house. It's comfortable, it's pretty. We're gonna bring the babies here and raise them. It's a 1/4 acre. Garden, animals. When I look back at my old life, the life I wrote about in Memoir of Millennial Motherhood, it was like I had like the urban homestead, the chickens, the babies, but it was built on a rotten foundation, and it just crumbled down to the ground. But me and John have built everything brick by brick. It's taken a while. It's taken a lot of work, a lot of dreaming. We built a really solid foundation, and here we are. Everything's built on a solid foundation. Everything is real. My God, y'all. We did it. I did it. I dreamed it. We dreamed it. It's here. Oh! Y'all, possible. It is possible. I've been preaching, y'all. Dream your dreams, save your pennies. You know, I had my partner, John. 10,000 buy-in, 10,000 from him, 10,000 from me. And then as the money has come in for the other projects, and I've worked this as by job, fixing on this house, you can do it. You can do it. You can do it, but you got to be committed. Oh, commitment is not a problem for me. Not a problem for me. I get fixated, and then I make it happen. You can't get me off a goal once I'm on it. That's how you gotta be. Oh my God. Final inspection passed. Here we are. All right. I know y'all are all just dying of curiosity about how much it cost altogether. We had to pay a plumber, an electrician, a contractor. All of our expenses for the projects we did. I have saved every single receipt, and I'm going to tell y'all exactly what this house ended up costing us in dollars and cents. But first, I'm going to be busy moving into this house, y'all. I'm going to be busy having this baby, but I got a lot of good content coming up for y'all. I can't stop crying. I'm so happy. I can't express how long I saved and dreamed. Like 6 years. I feel like I can truly rest for the first time in 6 years. It's such a relief. An accomplishment. I'm impressed with myself. This is big. This is really, 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 this is a big deal. Oh my God. One day, when I die, I'm not gonna pass debt to my children. I'll pass down land. Unbelievable. Unbelievable accomplishment.